Welcome guys to our either regular, weekly, monthly Airgun Depot chat. This week we're gonna call it Shooting the Breeze.
And who came up with that name?
Who was
I did.
That was, yeah, that's right, Travis did.
I came up with the best name for the episode this week.
So Travis wins this round.
So I get a tin of pellets that's not dinged up.
Nice, I like it. So, what do we got on the docket today?
And I say dinged up because when we get tins of pellets that are dinged up, they give them to me to shoot instead of sending them out to you guys. So you guys can thank me for taking those off the street.
Yeah, that's why you guys have such good accuracy, and you don't.
Yeah, that's the reason.
So, anyways, well, cool. What do we have on the docket today, Travis?
Well, let's see. Let's get up to speed here. What have we done in the meantime? Let's see. By the time you guys are watching this, you'll probably have seen our review of the Glock.
Yep.
The Glock 19 by Umarex.
Yeah, and, I think that's going to be a very sought-after pistol. Glock has kind of held out on making a replica pellet gun.
People have been asking for it for years.
Yeah, it's a long, long time. So now that it's released, I think a lot of people are going to be happy and definitely going to enjoy that gun. So we've had plenty of fun shooting it.
Coming up, let's see, we've got the Hercules Bully.
Yep.
I got it in 30 caliber and I liked it so much that I had them send me out a 22 caliber.
Yeah.
And I've tested it with 34 grain pellets in 22 caliber, and you guys are going to be blown away by the results. I think of this.
Awesome results. Super cool.
So keep your eyes posted for that.
Should we jump right into it and just get on our comments?
Yeah, let's take a look at some comments here.
All right. Well, George Minks Jr. he commented. You cheated. You used two different techniques of shooting off the bench with the swarm artillery hold with the terrace not fair comparison. So
yeah, so this is in the head-to-head between the swarm and the terrace. And we wanted to talk about this comment because we get this a lot where you didn't shoot the same pellets out of the two guns, you didn't hold them the same way. And what we try to do in these head-to-heads is showcase each gun in the best possible light. I mean, because it's a competition, you want them both to be doing their very best.
Correct.
So we run pellets through them, we try different holds out, and so with the terrace, you know, it being a coiled spring gun, it needed the artillery hold, even though it's not very hold sensitive, but it shot better if it was rested on my hand. Whereas the swarm, it's a gas spring, it was fine just resting right on the bag.
Yeah.
And so when we do different pellets for each gun, when we do different holds, it's because we're really trying to make them shoot their very best.
Right.
And that's, you know, each gun's going to shoot differently. You have to figure that out.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Every gun's going to act differently in every different situation of how you shoot it and how you hold it. So you got to find that fine little line of what makes that gun shoot the best.
So we're not cheating, guys. We're really not trying to cheat here. What else have we got?
All right, so our second comment of the day comes from Caesar Ing, and he asks, so for long range, which one to choose, 22, 25, or 30 cal? I think this reference back to the Crown videos and shooting the 200-yard golf ball shot. So what would be your personal preference?
Well, the trend has been moving up, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, from 22 and then 25 generally holds a better ballistic coefficient, and then 30 an even better one. But I think that trend may be changing a little bit. I know you like the 30 caliber.
Yeah, I do like the 30 cal. I do like the fact that I don't have to deal with wind and stuff as much with that heavier pellet. And then does have a little bit better BC than the 25 cal. So
yeah, I think we might see more of a trend moving downwards. You know, I've just been playing with my, you know, over the last couple of months I've been playing with my Bull Boss, shooting in 22 caliber, shooting really heavy JSB pellets, and I just got, you know, I mentioned the Bully, and I'm shooting 34 grain pellets in it, and they have a great BC, which I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, because you won't believe me unless I show you the testing. But
I didn't believe him when he showed me.
But so anyhow, keep posted for that. So it really depends, you know, if you've got a gun that can push out, you know, a lot of power behind a 22 pellet, you can experiment with that. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer there. I think in general 25 or 30 is kind of the standard answer. I think most people would say 30 caliber, but I think with the really heavy pellets we're seeing that are accurate,
yeah,
you know, that may change. We may be moving down towards the 22 a little bit more.
Oh yeah, for sure. Guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So our next comment comes from Jim Burt 50, and this is about our airgun darts competition, the next new thing. And he says, new thing, not. My grandpa had an airgun dart pistol in the late to mid 50s. I've had one for 30 plus years.
Yeah, we've had a few people comment on this. I mean, we know airgun darts have been around for a long time. I shot them when I was a kid. You know, I think we titled our video "Airgun Darts: The Next New Thing." It's just a big social media competition.
Yep.
Right. You upload your videos, and the nice thing about this is that anybody can do it.
Yeah.
Right. You don't need to have a huge area to shoot long. You know, the long ranger competition. You don't need an airgun. You know, you don't need a YouTube channel to upload to. We've made it really easy so that anybody can do this. I enjoyed shooting airgun darts when I was a kid, which is why I'm excited about this competition. And Jim Burt, if you upload a video reminiscing about your airgun shooting days with your dad as a kid, we'd love to see it.
Yeah, for sure. So this next comment is also on our airgun darts. Andy B says, airgun darts, superb idea. We'll be setting this up in our local gun club in the UK. Well done. Well, thanks for commenting from the UK, Andy. That's awesome.
Now you need to get it set up at your local pub too. I want to see videos of these in bars and pubs.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
That'd be awesome.
And you know, before you start drinking too much. Keep this.
Safety first, guys.
So thanks for the comment. Let's see, we've got two comments here that are kind of similar. So maybe we can address them together here. Okay. Elliot Drury asks, are we required to use these revolvers to shoot the darts? And I think he's referring to the Dan Wesson 715s that we bundle in with the, you know, with the combos. And then asks, are we allowed to already have holes in our board if we get the paper target? Or does it have to be your first try on the board? I can answer that one right away. It doesn't have to be your first try. You can have as many holes. Yeah,
you can shoot as many times as you want. Your video just has to be one full video. It can't have any cuts, anything like that, so we know that you're participating correctly and not cheating.
Yeah.
So.
And then you want to read this last one?
And then CR125 Steen, can I use any gun that can shoot airgun darts for the competition? Does it have to be 177? Does it have to be a pistol? Thanks. To answer CR125 Steen's question, technically it does have to be a 177 because that's what size the darts are.
You could try them in 22, they're just not going to shoot well.
Yeah,
they're going to shoot like crap.
Yeah, there's too much play inside there. Did we decide on what we were going to do with the pistol, if it had to be a pistol?
It does have to be a pistol, yeah. And this means that, you know, that you hold in your hand, you can't take a pistol and add a carbine, a stock onto it and get a carbine. You know, it's got to be just in pistol configuration.
Okay, so revolver, pistol, break barrel pistol.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Here's a comment I like by Nathaniel. A little short in my opinion for a monthly recap and feedback segment. More like 15 to 20 minutes next time with more content like airgun news, what's new in the world of airguns, just a quickie, and maybe even a history fact for that month or anything else related. Otherwise, great stuff. Keep it up, Nate. Thanks. That was a great comment. I really appreciated it because Jason, our director here, keeps cutting everything out of these videos. I have these wonderful, beautiful expositions that I give on all sorts of things about airguns, and he just cuts them out because he wants them too short. So I appreciate you guys pushing back against this short format here. Let's see, we had another comment, didn't we, here? Yeah, do you want to read this one?
Yeah, Amadeus Antigua comments, you could also prepare a couple tips for every episode because right now it feels kind of short. Well, do you have a tip?
I do have a tip. We're really encouraging airgun darts right now.
Yes.
It's a great barbecue game. You know, play it inside, play it outside. But one thing that happens if you leave CO2 cartridges out in the sun, you know, or out where it's really hot, the pressure inside can get so high that when you put them into the gun won't fire because it's basically valve lock. So if you've done that, if you put the CO2 cartridge in and you're pulling the trigger and it just doesn't want to fire, the trick is to just let out some of the CO2 really quickly. You know, if it's got a screw in, you know, piercing screw in the bottom, just put your wrench in there, you know, bleed off a little bit of gas really quickly, and that'll cool the cylinder down. You won't lose a lot of gas, but it'll cool it down, and then you'll be able to shoot fine.
And then it won't just lock up the seal.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Good.
That's your tip of the day.
I like it. Good to know. We had two questions last week on our episode. The first one was the number of air guns on the lead throne, and then the second one was the estimated retail value of the guns on the lead throne. We did have a winner, but we're going to read the top closest three behind the winner. Philip Mendoloya says 28 guns.
Mendiola.
Mendiola. Sorry about that.
Who's a great commenter. He always leaves great comments.
Yes.
We really
Yes,
appreciate
he
that,
is.
Philip.
And then Brian Trulio, once again.
Brian.
Maybe you should read these ones. And then, see, but those ones down there are terrible too.
We'd like to assure all of our viewers that here at AGD, we don't think anybody's name is terrible. Well, almost everyone's.
Go ahead.
So last week on our Reads Back feedback, we asked 2 questions. The number of air guns on the lead throne and the retail value of the guns on the lead throne. We do have a winner. Travis, you want to go ahead and read off the names and winners?
Yeah, so here are our runners-up first. Philip Mendiola guessed 28 guns. Good guess, Philip. Brian Trujillo guessed 31 guns. And Tyrone Pretorius guessed 40 guns.
Close.
Getting closer.
Not quite though. So our real number of guns is 47. And someone guessed super close but didn't guess it right on. Travis, would you like to announce that winner?
Pauline Roy Adair.
With 50 guns.
So Pauline, you are the closest.
And we are gonna give you an awesome prize. We are going to give you a Gammo Swarm Maxim and a 22 cal for the winner of the question. So good job, Pauline Roy. And then we have our retail value one that is going to also get one of these guns. Go ahead and read off the winners of that one.
So our runners-up, Pauline Roy Adair, guessed $16,000. Tyrone Pretorius was also close in this one with $25,000. Now Lance M guessed very closely with 22,250 New Zealand dollars, we're afraid. That ends up being $15,653 dollars and 76 US cents. So Lance, in Kiwi dollars, you were pretty darn close. But our winner is William Robinson. Now the real number, the actual number of the total value of the guns on the lead throne is $21,850. And William Robinson was the closest at $22,560. So William, you also win one of these lovely 22 caliber Gammo Swarm Maxim repeating air guns. They come with a scope. The scope's not very good, frankly. You'll want to upgrade it. But the guns are darn good. I mean, really accurate. In fact, it beat out my beloved Terrace in the head-to-head, which broke my heart because the Terrace is such a good gun. But so is this. So I hope you guys enjoy these. Thanks for commenting. And let's see, we have a question for this week too, don't we?
Yes, we do. So our question this week is, our director is going to try and shoot a golf ball with an air bolt out of the Dragon Claw. And we want to know how many shots you think it's going to take to complete this quixotic quest.
Now this is 250 yards.
At 250 yards. So comment and let us know what you guys think. Good luck, Jason.
Good luck, Jason. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this, like, subscribe. If you have comments for future episodes, put them down below. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one. And I'm terrible at this.
Oh, no, you're getting better.
I just have such a struggle with the whole name thing. It's like, how do you say that?
Amadeus Antigua.
And you cough twice.
I know, but Amadeus Antigua.
He gets all the names.
It's like reading stuff out of the Bible.
Yeah, Luke Johnson pronounces your name. That's a great idea.
Bill